So if you're headed to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and you're looking for a great hostess gift, this is a perfect solution. It's my pumpkin bread breakfast basket. So here's the thing about Thanksgiving. If you've never hosted it, it's a lot of work. And your poor hosts are probably going to be exhausted the following day. So one of the things I like to do is bring a basket of treats that they can wake up the next morning and just dive right in and not even have to think about breakfast. Here's what you do to put it together. You're going to start by making some homemade pumpkin bread. Now this recipe makes 2 9x13 loaves. So you can either choose to bring both to your hosts, or you can make one for them and keep one for yourself. Up to you. So in a large mixing bowl, you're going to combine flour, sugar, salt, some baking soda, and some pumpkin pie spice. Whisk that all together until it's combined and then just set it aside. Then in another bowl, you're going to combine your wet ingredients. You're going to take some pure pumpkin puree. You want to make sure it's the pure pumpkin and not the pumpkin pie filling. Then you're going to add some eggs, some canola oil, and some water. Whisk that mixture all up, and then you're slowly going to add your flour mixture. You want to add the flour just in thirds. You don't want to dump the whole thing in and mix it, because then you're going to end up with a tough cake. So just slowly mix it together until it's combined. Then at this point, I also like to add about a cup of raisins. You're then going to pour out your batter into 2 well-greased 9x13 loaf pans. And then I like to decorate the breads. On one, I'll put some whole walnuts, and on the other, some pumpkin seeds. It's just a really nice decorative touch that also adds a great crunch to the bread. You're then going to bake, probably about 50 minutes, just until a toothpick comes out clean. Once your breads are cool, you're then going to package them up in some of those clear plastic treat bags. I like to tape the underside of it just so it looks more like a present. I then like to package them up with some raffia and a little fake berry, just to give it a nice fall touch. Then I'll go to my craft store and I'll get a large basket and about a half a yard of burlap. I love the burlap because it's rustic and it just feels like something you would use around Thanksgiving. I put the burlap in the bottom of the basket, and then I'm going to add the bread and some coffee. I like to decant the coffee just so I can put it in my own decorative packaging, and I'll put that also in a little plastic treat bag and then tie it up with a pretty ribbon. Then I'll add some fancy jellies. I really love the packaging of Bon Maman because they have that kind of handwritten title and it looks like you've kind of made it yourself. Then I'll cut out a square of linen, add that to the top, and then tie that with some raffia. Again, just to make it a little bit more decorative and special. And that's it. That's all you have to do. I guarantee it, if you bring this to your hostess house on Thanksgiving, they will be completely impressed and touched. Not only will they love it when you arrive, but they'll love it even more the next day when they dig into it and continue to think of you. I'll see you back here next week for one of my favorite budget-friendly meals for entertaining, my Italian sausage and peppers. Don't want to miss it. It's a good one. I'll see you then.